Hey, beautiful people of the Most High God. So, God wants me to talk to you about Egypt with Moses and Aaron, and with the two witnesses as well. That basically, how how the two witnesses can call down plagues, they can also stop them. So, as Moses and Aaron were in Egypt, and Pharaoh didn't let God's people go, and he called down plagues, like in Exodus 10:4. Else, if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy coast. Right? And Moses and Aaron, they stopped the plagues too. There was times that they stopped it and they removed it and then they called down another plague. Right? So basically, the two witnesses, when destructions happen, they can stop plagues on cities and places, and they can call them down. And they can stop plagues and disasters and natural disasters and things like that, right? So as they can call down plagues, they can also stop them. And another thing he wants me to speak about is the Passover. All right. So also, there was a time they had to put blood on the doors posts, and the 3 days of darkness came. It had to pass over, right? That happened in Egypt. That happened in Egypt, and Passover is coming very shortly. And I have other videos on Passover. I keep the Passover. It's so great. I learned so much with God. I always go up to like a higher spiritual level, higher spiritual knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and then it's just a perfect way to start your year, the new year of God. Like, you have other people who celebrate it on, I don't know, different days. They be celebrating it in March, they be celebrating it in April. But as we know, we follow God. Like in Jeremiah 7:7, blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. But in the Bible, it tells us the Passover is to be kept on the 14th day of the first month. The 14th day of the first month is the first month of God's first month is April. You guys say January, but it's April. And those Israeli people, they keep it from this year from April 5th to April 13th, but God gave you how to keep it every year for forever. It's on the 14th day of the first month. So, when the first month comes, it starts from the 14th day and it's supposed to be kept up until the 21st. So I keep it just as God says. So every April the 14th day to the 21st, I keep the Passover of God. And there's things that you have to do in the Passover. Your food needs to be cooked on fire, so you should have a grill or something. You're not supposed to be cooking on the stove. You have your food's supposed to be made over fire. But anyways, besides all of that, basically God wanted me to tell you about the two witnesses, that they can call down plagues and also that they could stop them. And something else, so I'm going to make another video right now with what he wants me to tell you about the 3 days of darkness, and to read Joel, and I'm going to do that in the next video. I just don't want to bring another topic in this one. So basically, people, the two witnesses can call down plagues and they also can stop them. Stay blessed. Love you all.